we already have people join us. That's to show that people are really getting empowered all around the world. Happy 2019, everyone. It's January 2nd, 2019, and we all had a great celebration in the new year. And we cannot deny the fact that we have evidence and proofs to show that this show has been empowering all of us. So I'd like to welcome you to Empower Life Podcast. I thank you everyone for all your support since day one. It's not been easy, but the grace has kept us going. And I would like to thank you for all your support, for people that are donating, for people that are showing us love, for people that are empowering themselves and their communities by joining our website, 8peaceworld.com. I would like to thank you all for all your support. And also, if you have not yet gotten your free copy of Money Book for Financial Empowerment, kindly go to our website right now as we speak. A as in apple, peace as in peace of mind, and world like the world we live in. Thank you, Taiwo, for joining me. God bless you. I can see everyone on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we took some time to start because of our YouTube audience. They said they've not been a part of the live show. They only watch the show after the broadcast is over with. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, YouTube. Welcome to 2019 episode, the beginning of Empower Life Podcast. And like we said already on this show will be the greatest force on this planet very soon. All you have to do is watch. Don't believe me, just watch. We will soon be the greatest force to reckon with on this planet. We will soon be the greatest force to reckon with on planet Earth. So thank you everyone for joining me. Empower Life Podcast starts now. I wish you all a happy new year once again, like we did before. And you know what to do to empower yourself and your community. Just go to our website, apeaceworld.com, to be a part of the great things we are doing in 2019. Go to our website to empower yourself and your community. Only when you are empowered, you can empower your community and your network of friends and families. And we have great evidence and proofs to show. All our people all around the world are getting empowered by the day, getting their free copies of Money Book for Financial Empowerment. And we said we are giving out 4 billion Money Book for Financial Empowerment to every single citizen all around the world. If you know you want your copy of Money Book for Financial Empowerment, go to our website. The process is simple as ABC. apeaceworld.com. Log on to the website, join, and be a part of the great things we are doing. And your free copy of Money Book for Financial Empowerment will be your first step. Once you take the first step, then we step in. And from there, we take you every step of the way. So make sure you get your free copy. And I would like to welcome you to this exciting Empower Life Podcast, the greatest show on planet Earth, and the greatest force that will soon be reckoned with on this planet. Thank you everyone for joining me. And we are starting our show right now, right here. And our topic of discussion today is a topic or a conversation that will take you through the year. This topic we are about to start right here will take you all through 2019. You need this discussion every single day of your life. The reason why a lot of people do not achieve their goals, dreams, ideas, or meet their expectations at work or at home or in their lives is simply because of these missing subjects we are trying to discuss today. The reason why most people are not achieving as they ought to, or they are not meeting their expectations, both at work, in their family, in their private life, and in their environment, is simply because this subject is missing. So when we imbibe this subject matter we are about to start discussing right now, we will be able to meet every single expectation expected of us and even surpass it. It's useful in every person's life and every day of our lives. I've been practicing this same thing for the past 5-10 years, also more effectively in the last 2 years, and I have proofs. I have proof of evidence to show to the world that these has taken me through every single day of my life. And I would like you to imbibe this same thing because it's helpful to everyone. It does not matter what religion you practice, your race, your gender, your social status, where you belong in the society, where you are in the food chain, wherever you belong. This subject is very important to every single person. And our subject, our discussion for today, our topic of discussion and our conversation on Empower Life Podcast today is Me Time, a life of meditation. Your me time, a life of meditation. I'll take it again. Our subject matter today, our topic of discussion today on Empower Life Podcast is Me Time, a life of meditation. Me time, a life of meditation. We all know or understand what I mean when I say your me time. We all have that already going on for us. A lot of people have what they call my me time. You only want to be by yourself, to think, speak to yourself, reimagine things, reinvent, gain clarity on everything you're about to do or what you have done. The reason why we make corrections in our lives, the reason why we adjust to situation and everything in our surrounding is because of our me time. When we spend time with ourselves in solitude, or what some people call the quiet time, we are able to gain clarity about issues of life. A lot of people still keep falling victim of challenges and failing in life, and also giving up simply because they have not been able to utilize their me time. Your me time is the time you spend with yourself and try to do what? Some people call it the quiet time, some people call it, solitude. Sometimes you want to be by yourself and gain clarity about things, imagine things, think through situations, try to overcome challenges, try to spend some time to relax, sit back, relax, reinvent, re-innovate. You want to take some time out. Some go on vacation because of this me time. The reason why they give you vacation at work or you spend some time away or it gets away is simply because of this subject matter we are discussing. Me time, a life of meditation. But in this sense, your me time is not just a time you spend by yourself alone. It should be spent meditating. The difference between all of us is because some of us have been able to convert our me time to a time of meditation. So start giving yourself the new orientation and the new imagination that your me time, M-E, is not just me, selfish time. It means the time for meditation. Me the word me is the two-letter word, M-E, right? And meditation also starts with M-E. So the me time we are talking about here is meditation. So if you want to have the best of your me time, spend it meditating. Only when you meditate you can gain clarity about the issues of life. A lot of people are not able to overcome challenges, not because they don't have someone to help them, not because they don't have their support system in place, not because they don't have the necessary structures to help them maneuver the challenge. It's simply because they've not spent time to meditate about those issues. When we meditate, we gain insight, we gain clarity about the issues of life. Tell me anyone that overcome each day and get results on daily basis without meditating. You do not have to believe in God to meditate. Every single successful person, every great person you see or that you have met or that you have come across or read about in your lifetime before, now and in the future have their meditation time. Your me time is not just a selfish time where you go into your solitude, into your place of loneliness or alone time and you don't meditate. Use your me time meditating alone. You can only overcome challenges every day. You can gain clarity about the issues of life. You can go to work with a more relaxed mindset when you meditate. Some people call it yoga. It does not matter what name you call it. What is most important is meditation. Now, what makes the difference is what we meditate on. That's what I don't want you to get wrong. Some people call it yoga, some people call it what? All kinds of names is being given to meditation in our world today. And every single religion practice meditation. Now, what makes the difference is what we meditate upon. Every successful person, great person, meditates. So, if you know you want to make a difference in 2019, you cannot just downplay or downgrade your me time, the time for meditation. Your life can only meet up with all your expectations. You can only get to the height you aspire to be in 2019 when you spend time to meditate, when you use your me time as your meditation time. When you do not meditate, you will keep going around in circles. 2019 is a great year already. We all can see the signs. We all can already feel it. For people that sense it, for people that can taste it, that's a foretaste of what is about to happen in 2019. If you know you want to be great, if you want to be successful, if you want all your needs to be met, if you want all your expectations to be met and surpassed, if you want all your goals, dreams, plans, and everything you aspire and desire, all your heart desires in 2019 to be met and to be surpassed, you need to do what? Spend more time meditating. Do not skip your meditation time or your me time any day. The same way you go to the gym to work out every day, to be fit, to be physically fit and healthy, that's the same way you should meditate during your me time. Yoga is being able to inculcate meditation into workout. That is not what we are talking about today. But what is most important is that you meditate. It does not matter what name they call it. A lot of people are giving it different names. But the fact is, it's me meditation time. When you spend time to meditate, you gain clarity. You have light in a dark world. You are able to master your challenges. You are able to master your day. Only people that gain mastery and control over their day are people that have spent time in meditation. Some people call it quiet time. Some people call it the art of prayers. Every single person practice meditation. It does not matter if you call it prayer. It does not matter if you don't believe in God. What is important is spend time to meditate. Only people that meditate gain clarity about the issues of life. If you want to overcome challenges in your life, if you know you want 2019 to submit to your wish and your will, you need to spend time meditating. When you meditate, you let go of your will and you let divine will to be done. When you meditate, you'll be able to gain clarity over the issues and be able to master your day. You can only gain mastery over the issues of life. You can only swap over the challenges that face you on a daily basis, both at work and at home, in your family and your friends around you, your communities and your environment, when you spend time to meditate. Inspiration only comes on the bedrock of meditation. When you meditate, you can gain inspiration. People abuse substance in this generation. People do a lot of drugs to stay inspired and to keep themselves motivated. The reason why some people drink coffee every day or tea is because they want to be inspired or they want to be motivated to do their daily jobs or to accomplish their daily goals. Only meditation can make you overcome your day and make all things work together for good for you. When you meditate, you gain inspiration and you are motivated to accomplish the task for that day. We will all be going to work every single day in this year, except when we are not working or during the off days or when we are on vacation. or when we are spending some time with family on special occasions. But the most important thing, if you know you'll be among the workforce in 2019, if you know you'll be among the living, if you know you'll be among people that will be successful, that will accomplish their goals, that will make plans and surpass their expectations, both in the office, in the workplace, or in their personal lives, family, and their goals, you have to spend time. You must spend time to meditate. When you meditate, you gain clarity about the future. When you meditate, you gain insight to master your day. When you meditate, you bring yourself to the level of the universe to let you know what is to come, to let you know what to expect, to let you know how things will go for the day. Spend time to meditate. Only meditation can bring good success in our lives. When we do not meditate, we miss the direction for our day. When we do not meditate, we do not have insight for foresight. When we do not meditate, we do not have mastery over the issues of life. Only people that meditate will gain mastery over their lives, challenges, shortcomings, and any problem that comes their way. Any problem that comes their way in 2019. If you know you want to overcome all your challenges, if you know you don't want to give up on any situation, if you know you don't want to drown in the issues of life, you must spend time to meditate. Only when you meditate, you can gain light in the dark world. When you meditate, you'll be able to gain insight for foresight. Meditation gives you light to guide your way. Everything you do will be set as straight. Everything you do will be straight within you. Why? Because you already know how to go about it. Meditation is like a GPS or a compass to help you maneuver every single day of your life. We all have GPS in our cars, on our phones, on our mobile devices and gadgets, our technology gadgets. Only the people that use their GPS will arrive their destination safely and to the right destination. That GPS is meditation. Only the people that meditate will use the GPS of their lives. When you do not meditate, you are putting yourself up for blame. You are setting yourself up for failure. When you do not meditate, you are bound to fail. When you do not meditate, you are bound to fall. When you don't meditate, you are bound to lose. When you do not meditate, you are bound to fail. Take time every day during your me time to meditate. Your me time is your meditation hour. When you spend time to meditate, you do what? You gain clarity, insight. You have light to go about your day. Before you say good morning to anyone, before you step out of your house, before you step out of your room, before you do anything for the day, spend time to meditate. It's not easy, but you can make time for it. The same way you remember to eat when you're hungry, you remember to shower before you go out. You remember to brush your teeth when you wake up. You remember to drink water when you're thirsty. You remember to go out when it's necessary. You remember to go to the gym when you need to work out. Same way, you need to remember to meditate each day. Don't take it for granted. If you can eat every day, if you can drink every day, same way you can meditate every day. Meditation is like the food for your soul. We have heard a lot about soul food, thinking it's physical food. We've been getting it wrong all this year, especially people of color in the United States. We think soul food is a certain kind of food or some, certain kind of food set aside. Mac and cheese, for all of us that know what soul foods are. But the real soul food is your me time, your meditation hour, your meditation time. If you know you want to eat the best soul food on this planet, it's your meditation time. When you spend time to meditate, you have a good thought process. You have a sound mind about the issues of life. You make sound decisions. You make informed decisions. You make choices based on a sound judgment. When you spend time to meditate, you are making your way to do what? To prioritize well. You will be able to distinguish and differentiate between what is right and what seems to be right. You'll be able to prioritize all your activities are right. There are some things in our lives that seems to be the most important thing. There are a lot of things that show up in our lives every day, that we wake up to every day, in our family lives, in our private lives, in our work life, on our jobs and our careers, our professions and our skills and competence, our talents and potentials. And we think these things are priorities. When we meditate, we'll be able to know what is most important in our lives. When we meditate, we'll be able to prioritize very well. There are some things in our lives that seem to be important. When you meditate, you'll be able to differentiate what is most important and what seems to be important. Meditation will put you at the head of your game. Meditation will place you above all things. And I wish above all things that you what? You prosper. And be in what? In health, even as thy soul prospereth. Now tell me why you do not have to meditate. When you meditate, you'll be able to set your priorities aright. You'll be able to know what is most important to you for that day. A lot of us will be going about our daily activities, we'll be going about our businesses, we'll be going about our jobs, and we want to know what is most important to us. And the reason why we seek our daily bread every day is because we believe that we have to go to work so that we can put food on our table and provide for our families and protect our families, our wives, our kids, and be able to be there for our family and friends. These are great things. We want to accomplish a lot of things in our lives. We want to get things done. We want to make things happen. Everybody have goals. We all have plans till we get punched in the face. If you do not want to be punched in the face when you make plans and you set goals and you have ideas and you have things to accomplish, spend time to meditate. When reality punches you in the face, meditation will be your guide. Meditation will be your protection. When you jump the cliff, when you take that risk, when you take that bold step, when you want to accomplish your expectations, when your heart desires wants to be met. If you want to meet your heart desires, or you want all your heart desires to be met, or you want to accomplish your expectations, and you jump the cliff and you do what? You take the bold step and you do what? And you take that risk. When reality punches you in the face, when reality sets in, only meditation will be your protection. Meditation will be your guide. Meditation will keep you safe during the trying times. The only way you can draw from the well of inspiration and motivation in the inside of you is when you spend time to meditate. When you do not meditate, you give yourself up. You set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up to be trampled upon by your challenges and your problems. Challenges are inevitable. The only way your problems become challenges and you overcome is when you meditate. You'll be able to surmount and surpass and crush all the challenges, problems, and issues of life that face you every day. You'll be able to gain the insights to be able to maneuver in darkness. You'll be able to gain the insight necessary to light up your life in darkness. When you meditate, you switch on the light for inspiration. When you meditate, you gain insight and mastery over your foresight, over your expectation, over what you intend to achieve. Your plans, your goals, your dreams, your visions, your expectations will be achieved only when you meditate. When you refuse to meditate, you give yourself up for failure. Challenges are inevitable. Challenges will come your way, either you like it or not, either directly or indirectly. Either you're expecting it or you are not expecting it. What is most important, one of the ways to stay ready in life in 2019 is through meditation. Sometimes when we meditate, we gain the foresight to be able to see the possibilities of outcomes or the challenges that lies ahead. That is the gospel truth. The thing is, we do not overcome certain challenges simply because we are not prepared. And one of the ways we can prepare is when we meditate. People fail in trying times. People's energy dwindle. People's energy fizzle out simply because they refuse to meditate. Nobody on this planet knows it all. Nobody is wiser than God. All power belongs to the Almighty God. So if you know you want to be above and you want to be at the same level or at par with the Almighty, you need to spend time to meditate. Only when you meditate, the Almighty, the universe can inspire you for what is to come. You can gain a foresight. You can have vision. You can have a dream. You can have goals and accomplish your goals. The truth is, everyone that have plans, everyone that sets goals, some people surpass these goals. It's a fact. Last year, 2018 that just ended, in a couple of days or weeks or a couple of hours ago, the fact is a lot of people surpassed their expectations. I'm glad to inform you that I'm one of them. I surpassed every single expectation I set. I had a heart desire to achieve last 2018. I surpassed it. I'd expected it, but it came in a way, in a speedy manner and beyond my expectation. One of the secrets is meditation. People, it's not rocket science. Even in the School of Engineering, Medicine, think of it in any area of sciences or social sciences, even people that do business, administration, finance, accounting, any area at all, artistry, people that use their talent like singing, comedy, acting, dancing, influencers on the social media. Only the ones that meditate always get ahead. Why? Because you'll be able to speak the language of your environment. You'll be able to speak to your communities. You'll be able to speak to your surrounding. Meditation is what brings inspiration. When you meditate, you gain inspiration to deliver solutions. Only people that meditate are able to bring solution into the real world. Meditation takes you to another realm. Meditation takes you and gives you the key to another level. You want to get to the next level of your life. You want to step up to the next level of your life that you have always hoped, dreamed, and expected. The only way, the master key to the next level of your life, to the next level of your career, your profession, your competence, your skills, your talent, your goals, your vision, your dreams, your plans, your potentials, everything you always admired and expect in your life, the key to that level is meditation. It's when you meditate, you'll be able to gain inspiration and clarity and be motivated to do more. You will not get money sometimes to get motivated. Only people that motivate themselves always get things done. A lot of people are expecting to get paid to be motivated. You are not on that job. You are not on that level. You are not on that next level, on that promotion as it is, because you get paid to be there. You were motivated to be there. I have brothers, uncles, families, and friends that work with great, giant Fortune 500 companies. It was not their paycheck or their payday or their payroll that got them to that level or their position they are occupying as we speak. Our brothers, friends, family, and people, family, friends that I know that are doing great in their profession as lawyers, as medical doctors, engineers, rocket scientists, pilots, in every great area you can think of. But what got them to that level is not their payroll or their paycheck. It's simply because they have learned to motivate themselves. They have learned to get inspired in the face of obstacles and in the face of oppositions. Everyone might not like what you do. People will hate you. People will dislike you for who you are. People will not like you because of your race, your skin color, your profession, your success. People will be jealous. People will envy. People will backbite. People will talk evil. People will tell you no. People will downplay you. People will suppress you. It's on you to motivate yourself. Only when you meditate, you can be motivated. No meditation, no motivation. No meditation, no inspiration. If you know you want to get to the next level of your life in 2019, you want to surpass your last expectation or what you have been able to accomplish so far. If you know you want to do more, you want to be more, and you expect more, you have to spend time to meditate. It's a daily activity. It's not what you do once and not do tomorrow. If you do it once and you do not do it tomorrow, you will not have the necessary resources from within you to carry on. The reason why we buy fuel or gas our car is because we want to keep going. It's because we want to keep running our cars. So motivation or meditation is the fuel and the gas that will keep you going. Every day of your life, you tend to eat when you are hungry. Why? Because you want to gain energy. You want to gain the necessary strength. You want to gain the necessary nutrients to be able to carry out your daily activities. You need strength, energy, power, or, as it is, the necessary vitamins to keep your body healthy. The same way you eat to gain all these resources to be able to carry on is the same way you need meditation to gain inspiration and motivation to carry out your daily activities. It does not matter who is on your side, who is for you, or who is against you. What matters is what is in the inside of you. For he that is in you is greater. The only way you can discover those resources, that greater person in the inside of you, that greater you that lies within, yearning for greatness on the outside, is when you meditate. Only meditation will give you the searchlight to search your soul, to be able to know what is right and what is wrong. We are able to discern. We are able to use our intuition when we meditate. People that are great in their minds, people that have sound mind, people that use their mind in great ways are people that meditate. Ideas, dreams, visions become reality and become clear when we meditate. When you refuse to meditate, you block, you cage, and you kill the great you that is in the inside of you. Start spending time to meditate. Only meditation can bring the greatness in the inside of you out. You can only carry out the great things lying in the inside of you potent. Your talent, your skills, your potentials, your competence can only be creatively delivered if and when you meditate. When you do not meditate, you give yourself up and set yourself up for failure. When you do not meditate, you don't get the necessary inspiration and meditate and motivation to win during the day. It's when you meditate, you'll be able to gain the necessary inspiration and motivation to carry out all your daily activities, and you'll be able to win in the face of opposition. When we refuse to meditate, we are only killing that greatness that lies in the inside of us. I already mentioned it, using our cars as an example. Thank you, Instagram, for joining me. And our topic of discussion, just Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, our topic of discussion today is Me Time, a life of meditation, or Me Time, your meditation time. So I said we all have cars. We drive our cars around. Anytime you want to continue your journey or you want to start your car, you need to check the gas or the fuel, the energy level of your car before you start. Your gas or your fuel, the fuel you use in gas in your car to move around, is what gives you the intuition and the know-how that this car needs some energy, and that energy is fuel. That energy is gas. That same way you pull up by the gas station or the filling station to fuel or gas your car is the same way you need motivation to keep going. So the same way you pull up by the gas station for your car is the same way you need to stop every single day to do what? To fuel your life. Meditation is the gas for your life. So if you know you want to keep going without interruption, you want to keep going to always win, you want to be at the top of your game. It's not about who you follow. It's not about who you look up to. It's not about who is your mentor. It's not about who is your husband, your wife, your kids, your dad, your mom, your family and friends, or your guardian. What is important is you, your me time, your meditation hour, your meditation time. No one can meditate for you. We already established the fact on this show that we only talk about real life issues as it affects you and I on a daily basis, and how we can solve these issues. Also, we only talk about knowledge-based truth. We only talk about facts, not fiction. The reason why a lot of people are not performing at their maximum and ultimate productivity is simply because they are beginning to believe in fictions and in false hope and in fugazi, what is not real. Most of the things we see on social media and mainstream media these days are simply fugazi. They are fake things, they are not real. Only shows like Empower Life Podcast can give you the real truth, knowledge-based truth, to make informed decisions about issues of life. All we are about on Empower Life Podcast is giving back. No other show on this planet is as great and as real as this show, Empower Life Podcast. There's no show that billionaires are paying heavily to do what? To back up, to advertise on, that is bringing such kind of empowerment into your life. That is why we need to change our orientation in this year. You can't keep watching the same things every day or year in, year out, and your life is not getting improved. Your life is not getting empowered. Let's have a mindset of paradigm shift. Let's change our mindset. Let's renew our mind. Let's transform our lives. Thank you, everyone. I can see you on Instagram. Thank you, Mauricio. Thank you. God bless you, brother. I can see you. I can see all your comments. I'll be able to read everything after the show is over with. So only Empower Life empowers you. Why don't you bring all your resources to make sure you get empowered? We watch shows that are very unnecessary to our lives only because we want to do what? Get entertained, laugh, and, entertain ourselves to forget some of our worries. That's why we watch some of the shows we watch. A lot of people have finished some series. It's a good thing when you get entertained. But we always go back to real life. That's what it is. At the end of the day, we go back to real life issues. So whenever we make plans, whenever we have goals, and we have our dreams, expectations, regardless of what we do for a living, reality always punctures in the face. What is the reality? Real life issues that affect us on a daily basis. The only way you can stay at the top of your game, you can stay above and not beneath, is when you spend time to meditate. The only way you can be successful is when you meditate. Only meditation day and night can give you the necessary resources you need to be successful in life. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter where you belong. It does not matter your social status. It does not matter your family ties, your resources, your wealth, your prosperity. We already established the fact on this show that even money can disappear. People that own a lot of resources and wealth can lose it. That's the fact of life. So what are these things that can help us to stay at the top of our game and that can help us to always overcome and be a master of our lives and our destiny? The answer is simple. Meditation is the only key that can help you stay at the top of your game. Only meditation can keep you above all situations of life. When we spend time to meditate, we are only commanding our day. We are bringing everything under subjection, under your control. Meditation will give you the power, will give you the strength, the energy, motivation, and inspiration to be at the top only. Why? Because where you should be, all you should be is above only and not beneath. When you spend time to meditate, you will gain clarity, insight for your vision. Your dream will become more clear. You'll be able to shine the light on your path. So the same way you remember to eat, to drink, to bath, to shower, to brush your teeth, to go to work, to take your kids, your wife to work and to their schools, to do your daily activities. That's the same way you need to remember to meditate every day. When you refuse to meditate, you are setting yourself up for that day's failure. In every day lies success and failure. In every day lies challenges and problems. In every day lies goodies and baddies. All that matters to us is to overcome. When we meditate, we overcome. Good and bad, good and evil, light and darkness. The choice is yours. Choose light so that you can see. When you choose light, that is when you meditate. The foundation for inspiration and motivation that you need every single day in 2019 is meditation. The motivation you need, the inspiration you need to live each day in 2019 lies in meditation. The foundation for your motivation and inspiration is meditation. When you refuse to meditate, there's no foundation for your life. For every greatness that must be built, for every great building, for every success you will achieve, you need meditation at the foundation. That way you'll be able to go back every single day when something goes amiss, when you wonder what is going on, when you wonder something is missing, when you look around and it seems things are not working right or something is missing, when you think to yourself and it seems some things are not going as planned, meditation will give you the inspiration and the motivation and bring you back to the right path. Only meditation can reorder your steps. Only meditation can give you divine guidance. Only meditation can give you divine direction. So if you know you do not want to remain on the floor, when you make mistakes and you fall and you don't want to stay down, you need to always meditate. When you meditate, you give yourself the courage and the strength, the energy to carry on. Some of the things we need in our lives, we don't actually need more things. A lot of us want more money. We want more resources. We want to do more. We want to be more. Let me tell you the secret today on this show. Empower Life is the only show that tells the truth. And I said we have enough resources, the power, the courage, the strength to tell truth to power. We are not under any pressure. We are not under any bullying or anything of sort. Only Empower Life Podcast, the greatest show on this planet, tells truth to power. And if you know you want to win in 2019 in everything you do, spend time to meditate. When you meditate, you know what is right and wrong. You'll be able to prioritize. You'll be able to set your priorities right. When you meditate, you'll be able to know what is right and wrong. You'll be able to make informed and sound decisions. What is wisdom, if you may ask? Wisdom only comes on the bedrock of meditation. And how do you know if you have wisdom? When you correctly apply knowledge. Wisdom is the correct application of the knowledge that you have. You cannot be wise if you are not knowledgeable. Wisdom can only thrive in knowledge. A lot of people want wisdom, but they are not knowledgeable. How can you gain wisdom if you are not knowledgeable? If you know you want to be wise in 2019, go for knowledge. What is wisdom? The correct application of knowledge. So if you know we need wisdom, wisdom only comes as a result of meditation. Wisdom can only be correctly applied when we have enough knowledge. Knowledge can only be understood when we meditate on what we know. That is the truth. Only students that know and understand can solve real issues of life. You can pass your exams because you know, but you'll be able to apply what you know in the real world to solve real solutions, to solve real problems, and solve real human problems when you are wise. So knowledge is not just what we need in 2019. We need the necessary resources, meditation as the foundation and the bedrock to be able to carry out what we know. Every student passes their exam when they have to, through any means they know is best for them. Same way you pass the challenges of life. Same way you gain mastery over the issues of life and you are able to overcome your challenges on daily basis in your daily life, is the same way you need wisdom to be able to apply wisdom correctly to every life issue. So only the people that are wise are able to overcome in life. Why? Wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. A lot of students go to school. A lot of people earn degrees. First degree, second degree. Some people even have their third degrees, but they are not able to solve real life problems. A lot of people have gone to school for years and yet they cannot solve real human problems, real challenges that face us every day. The reason is simple. Wisdom is lacking. When you lack wisdom, you will not be able to apply knowledge correctly. Wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. Wisdom only comes when we meditate. Through meditation, you can have the fear of God. So, we have been able to establish the facts today that meditation is the foundation for wisdom, and wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. If you want to overcome real life issues and surmount your challenges and be at the top of your game, you need wisdom. Wisdom only comes through meditation. Wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. When you do not understand what you know, you will not be able to apply it correctly. When you do not understand knowledge, wisdom cannot come. Why? Because you need wisdom, or you need to understand the knowledge you have to be able to apply it correctly in the real world. One of the problems we face in this world today is simply because people have not been able to gain the necessary wisdom and insight to solve real life issues. By all standards, no one should be living in problems. The reason why there's so much poverty, hate crimes, evil, darkness in our world today is because humans have not been able to apply knowledge correctly. Wisdom is still lacking. It does not matter if you are the president, if you are a political leader, if you are a church leader, if you are a religious leader. It doesn't matter if you are a husband, if you are a wife, if you are a pastor, if you are a reverend, an imam, a church or mosque leader, a spiritual leader or a religious leader. When you do not have wisdom, it will show. You cannot have wisdom and people will not know. The same way they say, you cannot be successful and not know it. It's not possible. Same way you cannot have wisdom and not know it. The reason why we are all where we are is because we have not been able to gain enough wisdom in those areas that challenge us. Some things happen at the right time, but the only way you can stay at the top while the challenge persists or while the challenge lasts is when you have enough wisdom to stay at the top. So you need wisdom when you face real issues of life, and wisdom can only come when you meditate. So spend time in the place of your me time. Your me time is very important in 2019. Do not look at social media, what is going on with other people. Most people get distracted with or by social media. The mainstream media these days is a distraction. It's not just an information tool. No one in this world today is ready to be giving you free information. People want you to pay for information. That's why a lot of us have paid TV in our homes. We all have cable TV because we pay to watch this TV. Yet, they still advertise on the same show you so love that you pay to watch. So, don't depend on mainstream media or social media for knowledge this year, 2019. You will not get it. Social media is the #1 distraction. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, most especially, are the #1 distractions of our generation in this age. Social media is distracting a lot of youths. People are not getting their priorities right anymore. Even when you go to work every day, you spend more time on social media than you spend on productivity. Social media will not make you productive if you do not apply it correctly. They say use the tool, don't be the tool. These days, a lot of youth, a lot of people are the tool. Social media is using you. You are not actually using social media. Do not let social media use you. Don't be used by Instagram. Do not be used by Facebook. Don't be used by Snapchat. Use this tool to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams. Don't just sit on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat looking for what is not lost. If you are not empowered by social media, it's not good for you. When you spend hours just gossiping, trying to know what is happening to people, is not helping you. You are only putting yourself in a situation, setting yourself up for jealousy and hate, setting yourself up to downgrade and to have a low self-esteem. You can't spend hours on social media and expect to be productive. It does not work that way. Spend your me time meditating. I at least switch off my phone 2 to 3 hours every single day to spend time to meditate and to rejuvenate, to do what? To reposition, to repent, to retreat, to reposition, to refocus. A lot of people are distracted. A lot of people are not focused today in this generation, time and age, due to this advent of social media. You can only be productive and innovative and be creative when you meditate. You can gain inspiration from the outside, from things around you, from your environment and from your surrounding when you meditate. You'll be able to pick inspiration on the outside when you spend time to meditate. Meditation starts from the inside. So when you meditate, you'll be able to pick inspiration from your environment and your surrounding. It is not outside in, it is always inside out. It's what you are inspired about to be able to carry out. So in this year, 2019, some of the things we need is not actually that we need more resources. We don't really need more resources or more things. All we need is simply to better use what we already have. So start focusing on what you have. It's what you have that will bring what you need. What you have will always bring what you want. Stop focusing on what is not enough. Focus on the glass that is already half full, not half empty. So you can see this glass of empowered bottled water. This empowered bottled water is half full. It's not half empty. That should be your focus. So fill your glass when you meditate. Let your glass be half full when you meditate. What you need is not more. You don't need more resources. All you need is to focus on what you already have. Let what you already have bring what you need and what you want. So what we actually need in our life this year is not really more. We don't actually need more resources, more money, more this, more that, more information or more knowledge. Let's manage what we already have. Only when you are able to better manage what you have, that you will get what you need. When you better manage what you already have, what you need will be attracted. We already talked about how the invisible controls the visible. How you can let your life be the magnet to attract what you need into your life. We already know and talked about the law of attraction. The only way that can happen is when you are able to better manage what you already have. We all have enough. Only the greed or the greedy says they do not have enough. Only a greedy person will say, what I have is never enough. God can only bless what you have to make it multiply. God said, be fruitful, multiply. Why? There was already something on ground. You can only reap what you already sow. Let's stop believing in lies. It will take us nowhere. Let's stop believing in false hope. Politicians will come with empty promises they cannot deliver on. Let's start giving ourselves a different orientation and a different mindset. Let's have a paradigm shift. Let's shift away from the status quo. People will lie to you and promise you what they cannot deliver. 0 times a million is always 0. 0 times 1 billion is always 0. But 0 times any number is always 0. But 1 times 1 billion will always be 1 billion. 2 times 1 billion will always be 2 billion. So the more you want, the more you need must be as a result of what you already have that is set up for multiplication and more. So the principle and the numbers that don't lie is the law of multiplication. And we'll be talking about that in one of our podcasts very soon, before the end of this week, hopefully. Numbers don't lie. We'll be talking about numbers don't lie simply because a lot of us expect more when we should be focused on what we already have, when we should be focused on making what we already have work for us. So stop searching, stop looking for, stop running after, stop chasing, stop the pursuit, stop the rigmaroling, stop the walking back and forth, going back and forth, walking up and down, looking for what is not lost. What you have is enough. Even the thief that robs you off every day over what you don't know is coming after what you already have. What you think is not enough is what someone is trying to take away from you. So what you have is enough. What you need is the necessary wisdom, correct application of knowledge to be able to utilize what you already have. We'll be talking about numbers don't lie very soon on one of our podcasts, and you will be greatly inspired and motivated. So stay along every single day of this year. Empower Live will be coming to you. You do not want to miss this. The reason why we made it social media based for now is so that every one of us can have access anywhere we are at the comfort of our own house, room, work, place of worship, anywhere you may be around the world. You can gain access to Empower Life Podcast because it's social media based for now. We are going mainstream very soon and will be the greatest force to reckon with on this planet. Watch. So anywhere you may be in the world, always watch Empower Life Podcast so you can be so inspired. So what you have is enough. What you have is enough. God can only bless the work of your hands. What is work? What you are already doing. The only way the miracle worker, the Savior of the world, Jesus Christ, was able to feed 5,000 and more is simply because someone had something. There was someone with loaves and fish. That was how the miracle happened. Every single miracle by the miracle worker happened simply because he understood the principle of how the Almighty works, how planet Earth works. Some people don't believe in God, but they have more results than people that believe in God, simply because they understand the principles that govern this planet. They understand the principles that govern the universe. It's still day and night. 24 hours still make one day. Things have not changed. The sun by the day and the moon at night. What you sow is what you reap. Don't let no one deceive you. There are principles that govern our existence. We can crave and seek and hope and have faith and get inspiration through meditation. We can gain knowledge and wisdom and insight, vision, ideas, everything we need, simply because we are working with the principles that govern this planet. So I'll be wrapping up on this note because Instagram will be out in less than 10 minutes. That what you have is enough. Do not see the glass or the bottle as half empty. See it as half full. So what you have is enough. When you meditate, you'll be able to gain inspiration and the motivation to pass your way. Thank you, Instagram. See you all tomorrow. So Facebook will be wrapping up because Instagram is already out. What we need will only come when we know that what we have is more than enough. So meditation is our discussion for today. A life of meditation, your me time. And I would like to thank you for joining me again today. I will be wrapping up in less than 2 minutes. Thank you, Instagram. Our people on Instagram already out. Thank you, Facebook. And thank you, YouTube. I appreciate the fact that you're able to join me again today on this Empower Life podcast. is being the best show and the greatest show on planet Earth. So we'll be leaving in less than a minute. If you know you want to be our next winner, the first winner in 2019 on our Share and Win Challenge, kindly like and share this video. And at the end of this week, we'll be announcing our winner for our first winner for this year. So kindly like and share this video, and all our gadgets are still available. All through the year, we'll be giving out all these tech gadgets, the AirPods, as you can see, Facebook and YouTube. We have the headphones, as you can see right here. The headphones still available in different colors, like I showed us yesterday and the day before. In different colors. If you need one, just reach out to us. And if you'd like to empower yourself and your community in any way or form, your network of friends and your business network, kindly go to our website, apeaceworld.com, to get empowered. Also, we are bringing great things to your community this year, and great announcements will be coming as soon as possible. I would like to see you again tomorrow. I want to thank you for being a part of this show. I believe we have been inspired and motivated by our topic of discussion, meditation, which is the foundation for your inspiration and motivation. Thank you everyone for being a part of this show. Thank you, Louis. You came late, but thank you for joining us. Watch the video immediately after the show. We'll be going off right now, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. I really thank you and appreciate all your support. God bless you, and I'll see you again tomorrow on Empower Life Podcast. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Instagram. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.